It flies wherever you want. That golden chair, that golden throne, flies wherever you want. Listen carefully. And as quickly as you want it. What has she done? Raising my hands and putting my palms and fingers together, I saluted that monk respectfully. I also offered alms food to him. Now what should you do? You can offer chairs to the Mahasangha. You can offer chairs to all people. So when they get closer to the dining table, you can go quickly in advance and pull the chair out and allow your parents to sit. You can pull the chairs and allow your grandparents to sit. Namo Buddhaya, Theravada Saranai. So we have been learning about the great protection in divine worlds and how to be born among devas. So let's learn from a story, from stories of divinely mansions from Vimanavatthu, not from Petavattu, okay? Petavattu is about ghosts. Vimanavatthu is about stories of divinely mansions, how divine beings were born from the human world, how they went to the divine world. So it's like going from dark to light, light to light. So let's learn a nice story, Throne Mansion. We'll learn how this divine being went to the divine world. So one thing I should tell, Arahan Moggallana Mahathera, Arahan Moggallana Thera used to visit divine worlds and ask the devas how they went to divine world, how they were born among devas. And then Arahan Moggallana came back to the same village and taught those relatives, look, I went to the divine world. The person who died a few weeks ago, now he is born among devas. He did that merit. He did this merit. He did a merit like this. So when Arahan Moggallana goes to those villages, sometimes it was for the first time Arahan Moggallana visit the village that human being lived before. And Arahan Moggallana reveals the merit that person has done when he was alive. Then the people get amazed. Wow, a monk who has not seen this person before is revealing the merits he has done, and now for sure that means this person is born among devas. So people were able to develop more confidence because Arahan Moggallana went to divine worlds and questioned the devas and came to the human world and revealed them to their relatives, to their friends, so that friends could develop more confidence. Right? So let's see how Arahan Moggallana Bhante questions a Devata. Dear Devata, you are sitting on a golden throne. Now I am seated on a wooden chair, not a golden throne. It flies wherever you want. That golden chair, that golden throne, flies wherever you want. Listen carefully. And as quickly as you want it. See the ability of this great throne? As quickly as you want it. You are beautifully dressed, wearing garlands of flowers, and you are radiant, like lightning shining through the clouds. See the nature of this divine being? Some people, they can't give up evil. They like to do evil things just to decline. Can you imagine now? Can you imagine how people could do bad things? Just because of a little bit of gratification, just to get high and to lose mindfulness, people do those things just thinking that they would have fun and happiness. But they don't know that they are digging their own grave. But giving something to someone can lead you to a divine world. Sharing food, sharing water, respecting elders, venerating elders, worshipping stupas, practicing meditation. Like it could be sometimes just for 20 minutes. It could be just once in your entire life you have done something good that can take you to divine world. Some beings, when we ask them, they have never worshipped a monk. There are some beings, they have never offered a chair to a monk. They have never offered a chair to their parents. There are some people, they have never worshipped a stupa. There are some people, they have never thought like this: may I be free from anger, may I be free from ill will, may I be free from jealousy. They have never think like that. There are some people, they have never thought like this: may all beings in this village be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, may they live happily. They have never thought about others like that. Why? People are selfish. People only think about them. And they are selfish, and also they don't know, they are unable to recognize what is good and bad. Like we can, as a human being, the greatest achievement, the greatest knowledge we can obtain is knowing what is good and bad, controlling our actions. Because as a human being, if our verbal actions are corrupted, if our bodily actions are also corrupted, who will like us? Tell me. Thoughts, of course, nobody will see, right? But bad thoughts might come to your mind, but if you can abandon them, then you are controlled. But when you can't abandon your bad thoughts, you will speak harsh words and you will act in a harsh way. You will act in an evil way. Then who will like you? People will also dislike you, and karma will punish you. So when there's a chance to gain merit, just use some energy to do a merit in between. While you are studying, while you are dedicating your life for other things, why not take some time and do some merits that these devas have done? Just concentrate. After learning a sermon like this, after the sermon is over, at least do one merit. Per month, at least do one merit from what these devas have done. Can you do that? Okay. So then, what kind of meritorious action did you do when you were in the human world to gain this beauty that shines in all directions, and to have earned all these wonderful things? Then that devata delighted, that devata was happy. Now imagine someone comes to you and asks, you got 7 A's, 8 A's, how did you get? Then will you feel sad when they ask like that? No, you feel happy, right? Imagine you have a luxurious car, a very expensive vehicle. Then someone comes to you and asks, how did you get this vehicle? Is it yours? Then will you feel sad? No, you're happy, right? So in the same way, this devata was delighted at being questioned by Arahant Moggallana. Then gladly explained what she had done that resulted in such great happiness. What has she done? Then the devata says, Bhante, when I was in the human world, a monk visited our house. Who visited a house? Who visited her house? A monk. And I prepared a chair for him to sit on. Raising my hands and putting my palms and fingers together. Listen carefully and write down. Remember, raising my hands and putting my palms and fingers together, I saluted that monk respectfully. I also offered alms food to him. Because of these meritorious deeds, I have been born as a very beautiful devata and enjoy all the wonderful things that delight my heart. Great Bhante, these are the meritorious deeds I did to have such a beautiful body that shines in all directions. What do you think about this? Now what should you do? When a monk comes to your house, offer a chair, worship, offer dana. You will gain this merit. You will enjoy this happiness. But you should believe in karma. You should believe in Nibbana. You should have confidence in the Buddha's teachings. You should know the Buddha's 9 qualities, remember. You should know that this life is also impermanent. You should know the Noble Eightfold Path. Knowing the Dhamma very well, by knowing the Dhamma very well, if you can do good deeds, then you will have a great protection. Because some people, they do good deeds, but they don't know that this life is impermanent. And they don't know about attaining Nibbana. Because even divine worlds are, like birth in a divine world is also impermanent. So, the reason we try to go to a divine world is to be born in a better place, to practice Dhamma among a good group of people. So, I hope you clearly understand what kind of merit we should do to be born among Devas. Now, if a monk does not come to your house, what should you do? You should go looking for monks and do such a merit. Now, when you go to a monastery, chairs are already there, but you can wipe the chairs and you can put a white cloth and say, Bhante, please come and sit on this chair and please preach us Dhamma. You can offer chairs to the Mahasangha. You can offer chairs to all people. When you're at home, like when your parents are getting ready to take their dinner or lunch, probably dinner. So when they get closer to the dining table, you can go quickly in advance and pull the chair out and allow your parents to sit. You can pull the chairs and allow your grandparents to sit. You can help the grandparents to sit. So like that, you can gain merit. It's not that you are busy. The problem is you don't know how to gain merit. It's not you are busy, you don't have a dedication. It's not that you are busy, it's because you don't know the value. But now you know the value, right? Therefore, learn the benefits of being born among Devas, and may you have the opportunity to realize the Four Noble Truths and have the hope of realizing the Four Noble Truths while you gain the protection of birth in divine worlds. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai.